afternoon, 100 Acre Wood, Rabbit was working in his garden until it was almost dark. He had planted lots of carrots, potatoes and cucumbers and was just setting to work on watering his prize-winning tomatoes when all of a sudden someone nabbed him by the neck. Ow! Who did that? If it's Tigger again, I'll... But it wasn't Tigger. It was Anti-Pesto, the managers of the company, Wallace and Gromit. "We've got him, lad," cheered Wallace, patting his trusty pooch on the head, and they threw Rabbit into the back of their van. Rabbit banged on the van doors, calling out, "Let me out! Let me out! Somebody!" But Wallace and Gromit didn't hear. They just drove off down the lane with Rabbit pounding on the door all the way. In another forest, Bugs Bunny was waking up in his underground home. "Gee, what a night! Drinking too much carrot juice really did my head in." As he was climbing out of his hole after brushing his teeth with carrot toothpaste, he found himself in a bird-like cage. "Hey, what gives?" he cried. "That should take care of the carrots that are stored underground by that rascally Rabbit," smiled Wallace. "Come on, Gromit, let's go home and get the kettle on." "Kettle?" asked Bugs, confused. But Anti-Pesto were already driving him away back to West Wallaby Street. "Let me out!" he cried. "I got a wife and kids! Millions of kids!" While there, he looked around and saw Rabbit sitting in the corner of the van and whimpering. "What's up, Doc?" said Bugs Bunny. "What's up? I already knew what is up. I was out in my garden when all of a sudden someone nabbed me and put me in the van." "Me too. I'm Bugs Bunny. You must be Rabbit." "Pleased to meet you," smiled Rabbit, trying his best to be very polite. "Quiet back there," shouted Wallace, but he swerved to avoid a passing driver, and Rabbit hit his head on the wall, seeing stars. Bugs Bunny hit his head against the wall too, but this time he ended up as an accordion, as all Looney Tunes do. When they got back to West Wallaby Street, Rabbit and Bugs were thrown into a large hutch alongside, well, Hutch. "Charming, I'm Wallace," he greeted. He took a large piece of Swiss cheese and a cream cracker and ate it all up. "See what you think," he said as he offered Rabbit and Bugs one. "Thanks," said Rabbit. "Why, thanks, stranger," said Bugs. The two ate, and the squeaky sounds of combined cheese and crackers filled their mouths. "Listen, Doc, we gotta find a way out of this." "Thank goodness," said Rabbit. "I miss Pooh and Piglet already. In fact, I do miss them, shouting at them for ruining my garden. I'm so guilty." "Don't be so hard on yourself, Long Ears," reassured Bugs. But Rabbit pushed him away. "No, I won't be easy. I was so stressed. All I ever did during the time Tigger went out searching for his family was yell at everyone in the 100-acre wood. And it's all my fault." Rabbit went to the corner of the hutch and cried. "Oh," said Hutch, "the bounce has gone from his bungee." Bugs stuffed a slice of Swiss cheese into Hutch's mouth sarcastically and went to console Rabbit. "Go away," he whimpered. "Listen, Doc, all the times you have spent yelling at your friends, it's not right. You should treat all your friends with more dignity and just help Tigger help clean the vegetable patch after he's demolished it like a bulldozer with a wrecking ball." "I know, but how do we get out of here?" "Want a plan?" said Bugs. "I'm your Rabbit," using Rabbit as something to bar the door down. Bugs charged with a hysterical scream, and both rabbits came tumbling out, landing safely by some rabbit hutches. Wallace came down to see what all the noise was. "We're sorry, sir," said Rabbit. "I'm too young to fall victim to your worthless brainwashing." "I suppose you don't eat things apart from carrots, do you?" "Sure," said Rabbit. "I eat honey on bread. And I eat things I find in a restaurant. Fruit, cake, sandwiches, anything." "Then I forgive you everything. Come, we were just about to have some cheese." Both rabbits came into the living room to have something warm to drink and a nice piece of cheese and crackers. And when Rabbit got back to the 100-acre wood, he became nicer and calmer towards everyone he met, including Tigger, who offered to help clean up his garden after making lots of mess. Meanwhile, Bugs made his way back to the forest, but not before leaping into his hole from hearing the words, "Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits."